You are now tuned in to The Couch on KHAM Radio.
To The Couch, I'm your host, Natasha.
And I'm your co-host, Remy.
So you guys listen. You know The Couch is based around love, sex, and relationships. So we talk about different questions that you put out there, and we kind of dabble around them. Well, the couch question for tonight is a real fun question, and I think a lot of people, they're going to have an opinion about this one. But the couch question of the night is self-observation. Now, you take a look at your own self. Do you think that you, or do you feel that you're on anyone's best ever sex list? How about that?
Yeah. I mean, everybody, that's a too open-ended question, too, because it's up to you to say that. But you never can say what somebody else.
No, you can be confident, Ray. I think I am.
You can be confident, but...
I mean, because, I've done some things, and I'm going to tell you, people know when they putting it down. When you make them scream like a girl, then you know you have put it down. Because y'all, listen, the ladies who've been put it down, y'all know what I'm talking about, that little girl squeal. Yeah, then you know you on the best list. I would say that.
Well, if they don't make no noise.
If they don't make a noise, then you're not on the best list. I'm telling you. When you hit that right one, you can't keep the sound in. It just comes out automatically. So when he gives that sound, you know you on that list.
Yeah, you're right, but you still. I mean, I can say what I think I've done. Okay, so you gotta go by time with this too. What I'm capable of at 18 and 21. You know what I'm saying? That's totally different to me today. So and people live a while, so they get a chance to experience other people. So I say out of the whole experience of who you have ever been experienced with, or whoever you had sex with, who do you know what I'm saying, say is the best to you or for you.
Right,
now,
right.
But I can say I am, and I may think I'm in that top 3.
Okay, but women, we know when we put it down. Like, it's not a confused situation. We know. Like, okay, my girl Keisha Riley says here, yes, because they told her in actions versus words. So she like, the things that they do for me after the fact, I know that I put it down in the bedroom.
That's true. I gotta agree with that, because actions never deceive you.
Well, let's look at Rodney. Now, Rodney says the answer is self-serving, but on occasion, his exes offer to buy him things immediately after, or they bought him jewelry and all kind of stuff. So he's kind of saying the same thing Keisha is saying, like the rewards after the fact. But then we take Marvin. He says the best ever? Nah. But they always come back for seconds and thirds. So I guess he's saying that he didn't make the best list, but he made the guest list. So he comes there all the time.
Well, you gotta say too, how can you say you're probably the best ever if you feel, as a man, if you feel you're not well endowed? You might not feel you have the package that you need to be the best to anybody ever, but that's how you feel.
But did she cook for you after the fact? Like, did she just get up in mid-stroke after you hit that thing and start cooking? Or, if she went down on you when y'all was in the middle of doing it, you pretty much in there. So I would say you can judge it like that, because a woman is going to show you when she bored. I don't even care if she fake it. You're going to be able to tell that she like.
I heard some women say stuff like they know how to take care of themselves. And,
they do. But if they have to take care of themselves, that means you didn't do a very good job.
Exactly. I have heard women say that.
But
then stay in a relationship and love the person they with.
Yeah, because you love them, but as long as you can handle that for yourself and you good with that, that's fine. But that's not going to sustain you forever. Like, you can't just go on like that. We're going to get married and forever I got to make myself come. That's not going to work.
But I do know I'm on some of those lists. Best ever. Believe that.
All right, so Ray agrees he's on the list. Well, I mean, we can look at some of these, and this one is very interesting. Jerome says, of course, but he's wise enough to not believe anything a woman says to him, especially when he giving him that College Park curve. College Park curve. Yeah, you have to be from ATL to even know what Jerome is talking about. But I guess the whole point of the question was just to see how arrogant people are, and some of us are arrogant.
Some of us are arrogant. Some people got them egos, think they put it down and didn't, but your girl over here though. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what you didn't do. So I think that,
But some of them got that girl up there cooking shrimp in the middle of the night, sauteing shrimp, making rice. It's 3:00 in the damn morning. Why am I up cooking? Because
it's
she didn't hit it right.
It's kind of like this how people falsify themselves, saying they can sing and think they can blow. Really think they can blow, but you really can't though. You know what I'm saying? And some people, the same thing I look at it and say, some people think they going in, and I'm looking at you like, baby, I'm not calling you anymore after the day. You're not doing. You are terrible.
I'm sorry,
but you can't tell her that. I mean,
So what do? Pat her on the head, like, good job.
No, I don't like teaching anything.
You just be like,
I like for you to know.
Thanks.
You just need to know. I need some experience in here. I don't need no. I got to show you something. All that.
Wow.
You already got it together.
So do you let the ladies know if they wasn't all that, or you just don't call them?
Well, it depends on if they got potential to be. Because some people have great potential to be great.
What's potential,
Potential, you can see the potential. Like, okay, for you, a man come in the room, usually typically say they don't last to your likings. They don't last as long as you want them to last.
Right.
But this guy happened to have decent amount of work, and he can last, but he don't know how to really, the motion of the ocean as much as he should.
So he went too fast?
No. I mean, he got the ability to last as long as you want.
Okay.
He's never, having an orgasm, getting off, and done in 5 to 7 or 10 minutes. He can go as long as you want him to go.
Right.
So it's not a point that he can't please you. It's just that how long it's going to take. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to work him to get him how you want. Okay, look, hold up, slow down right now. Then he got to start learning you because he's inexperienced kind of. You know what I'm saying? So you can teach him how.
So you might give him another chance.
But he has potential. He has the tools. And he has the potential to be better at it. Now, there's some people that suck at it, and there's nothing you can really do. You can help anybody, but how much patience do you have with this particular person? You know what?
I'm gonna tell you from my point of view, and this is only my speculation. But I'm gonna say this. I don't want you to, if you hit it wrong the first time, I don't want to give you a second chance. Like, if you looking at a woman like me. We walking in the mall. I got my stilettos on. My cleavage great. I'm just really fantastic. And then you come on to me. You already see how and you come and hit it like, you are amateur. Like, I don't want to teach anybody. And I mean, I can see where I don't want you to hit it like you look. Because if I let you in my bedroom, you must look the part. So you need to act the part. And if you can't act the part, then please, tomorrow, we don't even need to talk.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Oh, no.
In the bed, especially in the bedroom.
Definitely not.
To men's defenses, to my own defense, at some time, have happened to every man, I feel, that you have had that moment that you like, this is not how this is supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, I'm out early. I didn't plan to be out early. I don't want to be out early. I want to be in for another hour and a half, 2 hours. That's what I expect to do. But sometimes this brain and the other one with no brain are not compatible.
Well, I'm going to say this, guys, listen. Some women, especially fine women, they usually don't have a lot of time in the day. Like, usually their day is booked up. So, if they are giving you the time of the day and then you make it past the first hurdle and you get all the way to the bedroom, I expect you to be the man of the hour and do your thing. If you don't do your thing, then that's a fail. That's like taking a test. You only take a test once. Yeah, sometimes you get a retake. Everybody ain't giving no retakes. I'm not giving retakes. Who gives retakes? Like, you should have been right the first time. Because then if I go back in a second time and you still whack, then I'm going to feel played. Well, because I done gave you this good stuff too many times. And both times you're like, oh no, I can't give you oh no.
Well, the first time you should be able to see the potential in it. If you're a good woman, you sexually experienced, you can see the potential somebody has. I can, and I'm to be like, okay, well, how many boyfriends you have had? Okay, how long y'all date? Okay, y'all sex was like, okay.
If you cannot please me in the bedroom, that's not a conversation. I mean, I can see what you're saying, looking at people's potential. But some men are built as lovers. I'm going to tell you this. I do know this. Some men are built and they're lovers naturally. Their body naturally knows how to hit that spot. And some women naturally want to be with a man that's a lover. So you're going to know that very first time you let him in your secret garden, whether he can handle it or not.
It's experience, though, baby. You still got to be experienced.
Well, that's why nobody's messing with little puppies.
I mean,
you want grown men.
You got to have experience.
You think?
Yeah, you got to. For a man, you got to. A man has to have experience.
I don't know. I think there's some cocky confidence.
No, you still have to have experience. You can't be great at something that you never done.
Are you kidding me? Yes, you can.
I mean, unless you got okay. I agree. But there are people out here like Michael Jordan that's God's gift. You know what I'm saying? You just happen to have this ability. But most people are better lovers sexually in the bedroom through experience. Now, there's not too many people just coming out.
When two people are match made and everything works out, it's just like magical. I don't believe that. I think
but men don't think that magical stuff you just said.
Well, I mean, that sounds romantic.
No matter how fire it is with me and somebody, I'm never on that though. See, that's us.
See, it has to work. It has to work.
My thought and my process in the bedroom
but
and
see,
your
for
thought
women,
and your process
it's not
in the
the
bedroom.
same.
It's not the same.
If you want to hit it 2 times,
not the same.
You got to figure out how to bring the magic in. Listen, we're gonna go here to a little break here on the couch because you know me and Ray, we do too much.
We'll go all day. You know what I'm saying?
We do too much.
Do that.
Stay tuned. The Couch on KHAM Radio.
You are now tuned in to The Couch on KHAM Radio.
The Golden Child.
She grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me. She grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me. You got me all up on your body. Wanna hop up on your body. Wanna ride up on your body. I'm tryna slide up on your body. I'm tryna get up on your body. Girl, I want your body. You know I need your it. Body. Can't wait to see your it. Body. Nobody else like your body. Her body ain't like your body. Tonight I'ma do your body. I'm in love with you and your body. She got a nigga up in the club, dancing all on her and her body, her body. Shorty, I ain't gonna rush you to the crib. I'm okay right here on your body, your body. She grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me. Whoa, yeah. She grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me. Now I got my hands all on your body, making plans all on your body, tryna scheme up on your body, put whipped cream up on your body. I'ma drop it on your body, put chocolate on your body, then I'ma suck it off you. I said I'ma suck it off you. Then I'ma hug up on your body, then I'ma rub up on your body. Do anything you want for, spend no more than on. She got a nigga up in the club, dancing all on her and her body, her body. Shorty, I ain't gonna rush you to the crib. I'm okay right here on your body, your body. She grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me. Whoa, yeah. She grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me, grinding on me. Now I got my hands all on your body. I'm making plans all on your body. I'm tryna scheme up on your body, put whipped cream up on your body. I'ma drop it on your body, put chocolate on your body, then I'ma suck it off you. I said I'ma suck it off you. Then I'ma hug up on your body, then I'ma rub up on your body. Do anything you want for, spend no more than on.
You are now tuned in to The Couch on KHAM Radio.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to The Couch. I'm your host, Natasha.
I'm your co-host, Remy Ray.
So, look, me and Ray, we were talking about something that we just read in the news. And Shreveport, Louisiana. Ratchet City. Ratchet City.
Is where it came from.
So, there is a news article. A Shreveport woman said that a nail tech from Style Nails in Shreveport crossed the line during a pedicure and that she has cell phone video to prove it. Now, this incident took place last Friday at the nail shop located on Uri Drive, according to LaWanda Warren, A male tech fondled her and groped her legs while giving her the pedicure. Oh my God. I watched the video on this.
Yeah, and she recorded it herself, right?
She recorded it
Herself.
So she didn't tell him to stop. And in the video, she says that he starts rubbing up her leg, up her thigh, under her towel. But she never thought to say, "Sir, you are going too far." She just pulled out her cell phone, let him continue to do it, make her little thing, whatever, tingle. And then she's recording it. And then she goes to the news and says this happens. That is crazy as heck to me.
Plus, I feel like for her to do that, I don't think she probably even called anybody else to consider before she go up there to ask anybody. I think she just said, "I'm going to do this upon myself and do this." Because whoever you did, if she did happen to call somebody and ask their opinion on that, she needs to find some better friends.
I just can't believe a woman. Now, I get pedicures. I get them all the time. I cannot believe this woman sat in the chair and let this guy, and he's an Asian guy, a little skinny Asian guy, she lets him rub all the way up her thighs to her sweet spot, and she never once said, "Stop it." You know, wait, what?
Did he go that far, though?
I don't know if he went that far, but he went far enough for her to say that she thought about it all weekend. So I'm thinking, did he make her come or something? Is that why she felt uncomfortable?
I don't know.
My gosh, Ray, that's what happened. She felt guilty because he made her come in the pedicure chair. Because if I pull out my phone to record it, this is a memorable moment. That means that I can't believe this Asian man is making me come with my dress on. Let me pull out the camera so I can film it. And then when she got home, she thought, wow, this could be a check. Now, maybe that's not what happened to her head, but that's what happened in mine, because I don't see how this happened.
No, I think that, she went in there with the intent to do what she did, or, got the idea once she sit down and something like that. Or I feel like maybe she been here before and she knew the procedure that he was going to actually rub her leg, because, if she never knew that, then she wouldn't have been planning to do what she did, I think that.
She says it's her first time going there, but I think it's the location. She think they got some money. That's what I think.
I don't know. I just think I think the young lady just trying to get a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I just think that she's trying to use it to get some leverage, get some checks.
I read this comment. Somebody said that she spent the last of her tax money there, and she was trying to get it back. That was so funny. That was hilarious.
Louisiana got the most lawsuit commercials. There's more attorney commercials in the state than any place I ever been. I'm talking about they sue you for everything down here in Louisiana.
Well, she got some good braids. So shout out to you, ma'am. You got some great hair. I love your braids. I don't believe your story, but hey, I don't know. The news lady didn't believe it either. But you say it happened. You were there. We weren't. So I wish you well on what you're doing, and I'm sorry that he groped you and you didn't tell him to stop. Did you tell him to stop? I don't know.
You always gotta. Sexual assault. You gotta always address the person that's sexually assaulting you. You must tell them that you are offended by or something to let them know that you're not comfortable with what they're saying. You got to say, it could be just, look, if a man look at you and you walk in work every day from head to toe and stand there, even if you don't say, but if he just eyeball you to death from the time you hit the door till you go where you go every day, that's sexual harassment. And if you walk up to him and address him,
don't wait and tell him.
Yeah, you address
don't tell somebody else. Tell him. Listen, that's not cool. Stop doing that.
Don't, because some women see the problem. Some women, a lot of women, well, all women, to me, I feel like all women love to be flirted with, talked to about how beautiful they look all day, every day. They don't care if it's coming from a 4-year-old.
Unless the guy is gross.
They don't care. They don't care if it comes from a 4-year-old to an 88-year-old. If anybody's saying y'all beautiful, y'all take it. Thank you.
No,
thank you.
That's not true, Ray. You don't.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. Don't nobody. Okay, I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but when a guy is just super gross, you don't want him all over you saying that. You appreciate the compliments. Yes, as women, we love the compliments. Thank you. But there's a certain boundary that you need to...
Well, people weird, though. You know what I'm saying? You instantly, it's different. What I'm saying is, I like it. You go to the store. Mm-hmm. Okay, you go to the shop. And this lady bring her little boy in. He 4 years old. And he just have a liking to you. He just... he want to sit in your lap all day, look in your face all day. Right. He got a question. You can tell he want to say... he like you. You're attracted. He's attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Little boys will do that. And then there's some old man, about 80 years old, that you may work with in the hospital that may compliment you, not in the wrong way or no sickening way.
He just continuously does
but women love to be complimented.
Listen, we're going to take us a brief poetry moment here on the couch on KHAM Radio. We'll be right back.
Now it's time for the Poetry Invasion. Tonight's poem is called Communication, from a poet named Amy. Communication takes practice. It's never perfect. Sometimes it's not patient. Sometimes it's not kind. But you have to say what's on your mind. Lend an ear. Listen, not just hear. To the ones you love so dear, communication is not a one-way street. It takes two to conquer this very feat. Communication is hard, you see, but in the end, it is key to a great relationship we all want and need. Open your heart, say what's on your mind. When you are partners for life, there is nothing to hide. You are now tuned in to The Couch on KHAM Radio.
Hey, you guys. Thank you for staying tuned to The Couch on KHAM Radio. I'm your host, Natasha.
Co-host Remy right in the building.
Do you watch Housewives of Atlanta?
Yes, I do.
I love that show.
I'll catch it every now and then.
I like all that messy stuff, right? Well, let me tell you this. I was watching a reunion show, and you know Kenya and Portia got into a fight on the stage.
Did she? Good thing it was sold in.
All I'm
maybe
saying
it was a bad thing.
Is this. Kenya deserved for Portia to snatch her by her hair off of the sofa. When she came out with that blowhorn talking in her face,
oh
like,
my goodness,
oh my
man.
God, I would have
That
taken that blowhorn and shoved it down her throat. Portia, I know they want you to apologize, and they think that that's the ladylike thing to do. But you know what? You did exactly what you should have done. And if she got you arrested, I'm sorry you got arrested, but look, that's what it is. She deserved it. I would have snatched off the sofa too. I mean, a blowhorn in my face and talking.
She had already put that, whatever that thing was. What you call it?
Crazy.
A little crown, whatever she was had in her face.
She's
she snatched
crazy.
That about her. Yeah, she is crazy. But I'm gonna tell you what did it for me. I mean, I've been knew the girl was throwed off a long time ago, but then when she went and got that baby though, got that fake baby, had that baby delivered to her house.
God.
I mean, who does that?
Oh my God, that like.
Who does that?
Oh my God.
I mean, and another thing, I'm gonna say this too. She's very distant because also, if she felt that way about having that, she had to rent a baby, like we in home economics, you know what I'm saying? Back in, junior high or high school. Yeah. Or even at age. But I'm just saying, don't you have some sisters or some brothers who have nephews and nieces that you can be around and say, I'm going to just go pick up my niece or nephew and just spoil the hell out of them. Give that love to something that, but she never have family. She never have visitors. She never have, it's like she's by herself all the time. She got that one auntie.
She's crazy.
Exactly.
She is crazy. And now, after all this stuff people are saying about her on the internet, now she's threatening to quit the show because she wants sympathy. I don't care if you quit the show. You get on my nerves. You're one of those people. You're like those nails that are screeching down a chalkboard. Like, you really irk me. And sometimes I don't even want to watch the show because she's on it. So if they take her off, thank you. I like Portia because Portia is a little like me and probably like a lot of women. It's certain lines you cross, and Kenya crosses those lines. And when you get there, don't act like it's a problem when somebody has to snatch you back across the railroad track because obviously you on the wrong side. I can't do her. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm glad Candy's working it out with her where I think they husbands and wives now.
Yes, she just
I'm glad
got
they
married.
worked that out because I think Ty's a great guy. I think Ty is great for Candy. I think they're great for each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that Mom's finally coming around.
Yeah, she working it out.
I think that Todd actually broke it down to her when he talked to her about it when they had to play and they pulled each other to the side and talked. And I just think that he explained himself so well to her that she really couldn't say nothing. So it's always about the words you choose when you're talking to someone.
That's true.
Especially on that. And
especially
she couldn't even
somebody's
respond.
mother.
Yeah, he did it. You couldn't do it no better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Ty for that.
Shout out to you, Ty, for being a man and taking control of your family. Look, I also read this about this law in Georgia. They just passed a law that it's legal to carry firearms in schools, churches, libraries, and what else? And bars. Now, why would you need a gun in either of these places? Okay, mind you, they have had these school shootings, but what would a gun have done to prevent these school shootings? Would there have been a security guard that has a weapon that if somebody starts shooting in the school, he just starts shooting randomly to try to kill the shooter and more kids get killed? Why do you need a gun in church? Like, really?
I mean, but, you know, this is a very, very strong topic with how people feel about that. Some people want to feel like, well, you know, I'd rather be judged by, you know, 12 than to be carried by 6 sometimes in the situation. I've been dealing with guns for a long time, you know, since I was a kid, going hunting, fishing, doing all that stuff. So I understand what guns do. I understand their purpose, you know what I'm saying? But when you're putting it too much in the system, I think that's, you know, kids going to get to them. Somebody's going to be reckless with their gun. I seen teachers on YouTube get their ass whoopers by kids in the classroom. So just think if you're giving a teacher a gun who's really ain't got a fight in their body, you know what I'm saying?
So then they shoot and kill the kids?
Well, shoot or kill a kid, or the kid disarm them and bust on them. I mean,
this is true, because the teacher can't even, if the teacher can't even fight the kid, they may not even be able to handle the gun. So now, it's just, to me, it's certain places, right? I was raised with guns too. Like, I can shoot, I got guns in my house and everything, but I want to say this. If you're going to have a weapon, in certain places you don't need them. Church, like, okay, the only shooters I've heard of in church are like pastors that are sleeping with people's wives and stuff.
Yeah.
Why does the congregation need to have a gun in church? Nobody has faith anymore. Like,
no, I can kind of understand.
What happened to Jesus?
Listen, check this out. I'm saying this to say that I kind of understand when some people bring guns to church but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But I'm not going to say I would never do it, okay? Let's put it that way. Because it depends on what my particular position may be in this church and what's been going on in this church.
But what would you need to do with a gun?
But
shoot the pastor?
You just don't know. It depends on what pastor says. If pastor told me something that I need to buy,
right.
If the pastor say something to me that I might bring.
So now the church is the game.
If the pastor
tell
me
guns in church.
If the pastor say something to me
I
may need to bring my heat, or say something like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You need to get your weight up.
I might have to strapped in church.
Well, if it comes down to
church,
it just might have
the pastor got the gun, the deacons, everybody, but then the congregation got the gun too. So is this a gangster church? Because you know, I feel like when I go to church, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I was raised in an atmosphere where if there were guns in my church, I didn't know it, because we talked about the Lord and having faith. So this take away faith. You ain't even taking faith.
But
it's like you just gonna bust somebody if they come in church.
You know, there's faith, and then there's reality. Okay, I have faith in God, but this pastor is sleeping with my wife.
So now,
that's reality.
But if I shoot him down, the deacons got guns, so it's gonna be a shootout in the church.
It might go down like that.
Everybody, but all the congregation dead because everybody busting in church. Well, I mean, whatever. But my thing is this too: in the bar, if you drinking. Who needs a gun when they drinking?
Nobody.
No one needs a gun when they're drinking. And one of my followers was telling me that in Arizona, they don't have to have, they're saying you can take guns in the bar, but you can't have a drink. How you going to determine if they don't drink? You give them a band that says they got a gun, so the bartender don't serve
Well, you don't
them?
even know he got a gun because it's going to be concealed anyways. So it's not like he can walk up in there, set it on the counter like, here go my 4.5. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Georgia for that law, but I just think that's another way to kill black kids. That's just, everything I think about with this whole new law thing, but that's a whole nother topic. All right, so we're going to wrap up tonight's show. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, as always on the couch, make sure you wrap it up. And we're going to always go ham here on KHAM Radio.
It's your boy, your co-host Remy, you know what I'm saying? Where I go.
We go. Ham on KHAM Radio. Good night.
You are now tuned in to The Couch on KHAM Radio.